Hello, welcome back to Marta's Planning Mess. I am still finishing up this 3-week long cold, but I am truly mostly better. I've been able to get to work. Thankfully, I'm mostly done with the sinus tooth pain that just doesn't want to leave. It's just lingering. But anyway, I'm back. We are still in the Take a Note planner from last year because I have yet to see my kids again and get my planner back. So today I actually sent an emergency text message to my oldest saying, please, would you take pictures of my monthlies for April, May, and June and send them to me? I've had several doctor's appointments or people calling to change appointments, and I'm just feeling very panicked that I'm double booking something. So I will be very happy to have my planner back, at least the pictures from it. But anyway, let's get into how this is going. I'm liking this. I mean, it's okay. And there's certain things that are kind of nice about it, but I'm not in this, oh man, I really want to switch planners. No, I'm happy with what I have. Okay, this is last year's stuff. Let's see, where are we? Okay. Monthly for February. I don't think I've changed anything on here. Again, I just moved everything over one column to the left, so I didn't have to rewrite every single date, and just redated the top. So Monday was here instead of being here, and just had to write in the dates for this column, which kind of smudged a bit on me, but anyway, it works for the temporary situation that we have going on. I did not mark in any other dates. So when my daughter does comply and send me pictures of April, May, and June, I mean, I don't know that I will fill in this. I don't want to write over last year's April and May and June, because those are months that I used. So I probably will just print them off and maybe fold them up and just stick them in here. I don't know. But anyway, I just want to be able to reference them so that I can deal with it, because I've got all these cards in the front of the new dates that I need to mark into my planner. Okay, so let's see. We want to, oh yeah, I see how the system is working. Okay, so that's next week. So this is last week. You can see sick. I didn't really do anything but go to work, come home and crash. Go to work, come home and crash. It was that. I did go shopping a little bit on Thursday. I had a little energy burst. Came home, switched out my wardrobe. All the winter stuff got put in the wardrobe, and my spring stuff got put in my closet. That was nice. But then that was a lot of work, and I really crashed. Friday was kind of slowed down, but that's okay. I needed some work inspo because it's been very warm here, and everything in my winter wardrobe was like the heavy sweaters. And anyway, so that was good. I did really think through my schedule that I've been trying to keep up since I started my job and since school started this fall, of really trying to get up early, get my workout in, get my worship in, get a good breakfast, get to school, and then do a few things and then kind of relax for the evening. But I was pushing myself too hard and ended up with a lot of gut issues, went through elimination diets in November and then January. And coming off of that, I just went back to eating normal. And I feel like until today, my gut really cleaned up. And then today my gut decided to freak out again. So who knows what that was about. But anyway, I am trying to just kind of rest more and not push myself as hard. So I'm not pushing myself with my diet, aside from saying, let's just really focus on getting as much fiber as feels comfortable and doable for each meal. And let's focus on getting a lot of rest. So I'm trying to wind down at like 8 o'clock and then actually go to sleep at 9. That's my goal. So you can see on Sunday, I started highlighting when I got in bed. Of course, we had the time change, so that 9 o'clock seemed really, really early, and I really did toss and turn for over an hour. And my watch data does show that I laid down at 9, but that I didn't really get a lot of sleep till a little after 10:30. So, but that's okay. I was still resting even though I didn't sleep. Okay, so I've got my week set up here. This is this week. Got my weather in. I've got some kind of things that are happening today. My girls are leaving on their trip to Sweden, which is really exciting. I've got my mom's birthday coming up. Let's see. We've got, so I marked when the sleep was and what I did in the morning. Working, kind of how I felt. I meant to go to the gym, except my gut had other plans. So that didn't happen. I did at least walk up and down my driveway. And my plan to go to the gym, I mean, my stamina is just really tanked. So I really kind of wanted to walk for like at least 15 minutes on the treadmill or 15 minutes around the yard. But even that trip to the mailbox and back was a little much for my gut. So yeah, I'm still resting today, but that's okay. And I did skip my finance committee from church because yeah. But anyway, that's today, and I am actually, you can see I'm sitting here in bed and am getting ready to go to bed. So that's all of that is on track. So I've kind of marked, you can see I've got work and then gym right after. We've got a food fair tomorrow at the school that I will probably be helping with, or at least going and eating the food. So that's kind of how my week is set up. And then the week after that is spring break, which is amazing because I really want to work on getting my house back together because, 3 weeks of being sick, my house is a mess. And I want to get, it's kind of that spring cleaning itch too. So anyway, that's how all this is going. I did want to show you for any of you that are thinking about using the Take a Note. One strategy I have, for the first 3 days, I can see this sidebar here, this like weekly view here. And then when I get to day 5, I just fold it so I can see that. And then day 6, so a lot of times I'll put like a little paper clip or something there so then I can see Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that is a little strategy that I use. So I'm not flippy back and forth all the time. But anyway, it does work well, and it's been a good option to have in the meantime. I will show you, I did start using this little freebie I got last fall when I ordered my Hobonichi stuff, and I've been using this for my journal. So this is March 1, and then I started doing this where I was putting it on the side and leaving myself a little margin, and I do really like how that looks. So I'm trying to continue that, which I was pretty successful with. These are some church notes, which I took before I filled this in, and so you can see that kind of wrapped around. And then when I wrapped around, I forgot to leave that margin there for the rest of the day, but that's really not a big deal. So started doing some journaling for today, and I will finish that tomorrow. But anyway, I'm kind of using this as a catch-all because I don't have my worship planner. I don't have my fitness planner. All those are in my purse in my daughter's dorm room. So this is just going to have to be my catch-all for any kind of planning, journaling, note-taking, prayer requests I want to remember. Any of that stuff is going to go in here because it's what I got. It's what I'm working with. So I did, I did at least kind of keep up with that. So anyway, hope your planning strategies for the week are not as complicated as mine have been. Hope your health is better than mine has been. And I'm very thankful that I'm getting better and looking forward to finishing up this week and having a nice spring break. And also watching my kids on their trip through all the pictures that get posted on the WhatsApp group. So anyway, have a lovely week, and yeah, bye.